Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 10. Now this is going to be the final lesson in my training. Day 11 and day 12 I am going to give you guys my bonus, those that have been following along through the 12 days of training. Suppose if you guys saw my last video, part 1, I went over paid traffic methods. Mainly it was solo ads. Briefly went over media buys. Today I'm going to go over primarily Facebook ads, and I'm just going to give you guys the basics rundown of how to set up a campaign. Below this video I am going to give you guys some references. These are sites that I've paid attention to that can teach you a lot about Facebook ads. So I'm not affiliated with them, but I do think that what they teach is pretty good, so definitely you guys can check that out. They both teach different things, but they both center around Facebook ads to be successful. So there's going to be two options, and I'll have them linked below if you're interested in checking them out. So other than that, guys, I'm just going to give you guys a basic rundown of how to set up a Facebook ad. So let's get started. So to get there, log into your Facebook account. Now, like I said earlier in my training, it's good to have and separate your Facebook accounts. Have one for business, have one for personal. Definitely the ones you want to use for business, you definitely want to be logged into that one. And when you do, just go to facebook.com/ads or facebook.com/business. It'll take you to create an ad. And other than that, you guys can log into your Facebook. You can log to your Facebook and then just go to manage ad, and it'll take you here as well. So go up here to create an ad. Okay, so previously I was going to do a test for, I was going to do a video test campaign, but what I'm going to do is I'm just start over and do a whole brand new campaign. Okay, so right here we got our choices, and over here on the left we have our ad sets. We have our campaign, our objective. We have our ad set, which will cover the audience, the placements, the budget, and schedule. And then we have the ad itself, which will be the format, the media, and additional creatives. So right now we want to choose which one we want. So it all depends on what you want to do with this campaign. A lot of what you want to do in the beginning is you want to do small little tests. So that usually is traffic. And what I've learned previously from other training is trying the video views, which you'll get more, actually you'll get a lot cheaper results if you just post a video, and also you get a lot more effective strategies doing videos as live. But I'm going to cover that all later in other training as I progress. But definitely the ones you want to pay attention to is traffic and video views. So for the sake of this training, I'm going to do a video view. Most people will probably hit traffic, but I'm just going to do video view to show you how to hook up and make a video campaign. So I'll hit on video views. Okay, so down here we have our campaign name, which is video views. We can change it to anything and what we want. And then we're going to create a split test. We're not going to do that. We can basically split two different kind of samples. We're not going to do that for this particular session. And then we can optimize our ad sets. So I'm just going to call this, let's see, I need to figure out, let's figure out and find a video let's find a video that I've created, and I'm just going to find a video and set up that as a campaign. Okay, so what I decided to do as a sample is I chose my email marketing video that I made. It was the video that you guys watched about 2 days ago. So I'm just going to use this as a sample. I have it right here. And you guys, if you've been following my training, you guys probably have seen this video. I'm not stopping at 12 days. So that will be the video that I'm going to use. So I have it right here. So I'm going to go back and we're just going to continue on. I'm going to call this email. You guys can call your campaign whatever you want. I'm going to call it email marketing video. Okay, and then we're going to hit continue. Okay, so now we are in our area where we got to create a new ad set. So we're in this section right here. So we can give this a name. I'm going to wait till I get done here before I give it a name because I want to know the specs. Now these that I go over here these are more advanced. I'm not going to cover that right now. What I am just going to cover is kind of like going over location and age group and that kind of thing. And they're kind of breaking it down of who you want to target. So over here we can pick wherever in the world that we want to promote to. So right now we have United States. So if we wanted to include, let's say, Canada, we could include Canada. Canada. If I can spell that right, Canada. Here we go. It's right here, Canada. And we can also exclude certain areas in the world. So right now we have this targeted for the United States and Canada. If we want to exclude, like we do have United States, so we can exclude certain areas in the United States if we want to do it that way. So we hover over here and we hit exclude. And we can pick what areas in the United States we want to exclude. Let's just say Texas. Nothing against Texas, even though it is my hometown, home state. We can exclude Texas if we want to. And see right here, we're targeting the United States, but we're excluding Texas. So down here in the map, because down here in our map, we can see that we have United States selected, United States and Canada, except for Texas. So if we want to exclude more, we would just type in a different state. If we want to say Wyoming, so we go to Wyoming. We want to exclude Wyoming. We can exclude Wyoming as well. So it will update in the map as well. If we zoom out, we'll see that this campaign would target the United States and Canada, except for Wyoming and Texas. So that's how you do specific targeting. It all depends on what you're promoting. If you're promoting something that is state-based, this is a very good strategy to do. So we're going to move on to the next, where we can choose our age bracket. So we want to choose something that is between the age of maybe 21 and 50. It all depends on what you're promoting, so you guys got to do a little bit of research. Let's say 21 and 60. So what this search will do so far is it's going to target people between the ages of 21 and 60, men and women, United States, Canada, except for Wyoming and Texas, in that age. So we could see that our potential reach right now is 3.3K to 20K. So we need to narrow it down a little bit more. Now, if you guys are building a capture page, with the email, like I've been teaching in this training, you want to target people that are in Tier 1 traffic. So that's United States, Canada, United Kingdom, so forth. So you want to target people that have English language, they can speak English. Now this is if you guys are building a list and you need targeted traffic. So this is where we get a little bit more specific. So I'm going to give an example and say, for the sake of this training, I'm going to say that I am doing an offer. This is a video, by the way, and what the video is talking about is email marketing. So who would I want to target for someone that was interested in email marketing? First, we would have to go very, very specific. So first, I'm going to go over some targeted keywords. First, we're going to go over Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins as our first choice. And we can see how much that breaks down. Okay, so now we can see that it has changed to 3.5K to 19K. So what we can do is make it even more specific. So we can narrow our audience or exclude people. So exclude people like, if we're promoting a product like ClickFunnels, we would want to exclude a group like, hold on, let me see here. What's that guy's name? Russell Brunson. So we want to exclude Russell Brunson because he has a huge audience as well. So we're excluding that group of people. So we're targeting people that are interested in Tony Robbins, but they're excluding people that have an interest in Russell Brunson. So these are only right now the people that are in favor of Tony Robbins. And we can see right now that narrowing it down by this, it narrows it down a little bit more because for the most part there's probably a lot of people that like both Tony Robbins and Russell Brunson together. But we're trying to narrow it down the best way we can. So what we're going to do next is we're going to narrow down our audience even more. So now we're going to go into specifics of software. So we're targeting people that like email marketing. So what we're going to try to do is find similar interest. So we think of some email marketing. We're going to think of landing page software. So let's think of Aweber. People that are interested in, actually before we begin doing that, before we get to this specific, let's target the kinds of people we want to target. So we want to target entrepreneurs. So we're going to pick a couple people. So if we want to target affiliate marketers that are interested in Tony Robbins, we just go to affiliate marketing. So now we are targeting people that like Tony Robbins and also like affiliate marketing. So what we need to do is make it a little bit more specific and make a third choice here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick some of the tools that I've been covering in this training. Everything except GetResponse, because that's the people that I'm actually trying to target. So we're going to target certain groups. Let's see if ClickMagick is listed. So basically everything I've been covering, so that's not listed. Let's say ClickFunnels. Let's just say landing page. Okay. So we can go very specific, but let's just add a couple more. Aweber. We're going to do Aweber. Okay, so we're now targeting people that like Tony Robbins, that like affiliate marketing, that aren't interested in Russell Brunson, but like landing pages and Aweber. So we get a little bit more specific, but right now our target is 1.6K to 6.2K. So that's a pretty good audience. We could narrow down even more. Okay, so now we're going to go to edit placements. This is when you get more specific. Okay. Now you can do different kinds of ads. You can post it on Instagram, in-stream videos, all sorts of ways. But the best way here is just to do it on Facebook. So I'm going to uncheck Instagram. I'm going to uncheck the audience network. The only thing we're going to check is feeds. So uncheck these. So the only thing we want for this campaign is feeds. So this basically will show up when somebody is scrolling through the Facebook feed. So it's going to be a video that shows up in the Facebook feed. So then we're going to scroll down. Now we have this option here, only connected when connected to Wi-Fi. So this is if somebody is connected to Wi-Fi. You want to check this, because if they go out somewhere and their connection dies, you want to make sure that they have Wi-Fi. So we have mobile and desktop. So right here we select our budget. And our budget, we can select budget, daily budget, or lifetime budget. So if you do a daily budget, you have to know when to stop your campaign. So a lifetime budget, is a certain amount of money, and you could start at a certain time and end at a certain time. But most people hit daily. Okay, so we can select when we want it. So we could select the start end time, but we can do run automatically. If you do run automatically, you're going to have to stop it manually by yourself, so you're going to have to remember to shut it off. Okay, so we're going to go down here, and we're just going to keep continuing. So for video, and keep in mind that this campaign is a video, so if you're doing a picture, it might cost a little bit more. Video is a little bit cheaper, and you can reach more people with video, so keep that in mind. Okay, so moving on, we're going to hit continue. I think we got everything here. I would just start with $5 to test it, $5 to $10 to test everything out. Okay, so with $5 a day, potential reach 395 to 1.4K. Okay, so next we just continue on. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you before you get started making Facebook ads, you want to make sure you have a Facebook page. See right here, I have a Facebook page. And you can also make another one here by just clicking on create a Facebook page. Basically, you can, if it's not targeted for a specific group like weight loss or anything like that, if it's just you promoting something, trying to grow your brand, then I would create a Facebook group about yourself, a Facebook page. So you can see I already have one here, but you can just click create a Facebook page, and it all depends on which we're doing. If you're an artist or a public figure or any of these, you just hit public figure, page name, what it's about. Usually say entrepreneur if you're just getting started. Upload a picture, hit create, and you're all set. So upload. Okay, so I'm just going to find my file. Okay, so it's going to upload. So this is going to take a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause the video real quick. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. So we can hit a ad preview, see how it would look. Okay, so let's see. Let's try desktop. So this is how desktop would look. Let's see if it'll do a preview. It is not doing a preview. So, but basically, it would look like this. So they're scrolling through the desktop feed and they see this. They see the headline. They see a video. And they see just like an interactive YouTube channel. Now, what I've gotten from other training is doing a live video with the campaign will increase conversions a lot better than just doing a regular video that you're uploading. So if you do it live, if you're good at doing lives, then you can try doing it. But what I would do first is I get comfortable making videos first, and then I get comfortable making Facebook Lives, and then once I'm comfortable doing that, then you can actually go out there and do it when you're paying for your campaigns. So let's just see what it looks like on a desktop version. Okay, so what I'm going to cover today is this would probably be this topic is something I don't see a lot of people talking about. Okay, so we see that the whole video is here. So people would watch this. So what I want to do here, we put a link. So what I'm just going to do is grab my YouTube link for this video. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to get the link to my YouTube channel, my video that links directly from Facebook. Take the link and I'm going to put it on my ad. Put it right here. Paste. So now when they click, it should go directly to my YouTube video. See, it'll click on Learn More and it'll take them straight to my YouTube video or YouTube channel. Okay, so over here, when they click on Learn More, it'll take them to my YouTube channel, or it'll take them to wherever your link is right here. So, YouTube, capture page, wherever you want to send them. So, what I want to do is grab a headline, so I'm just going to go to my YouTube, use this subject that I used. The goal of video is to get more people interacting with your content, and video converts a lot better than just pictures, text. It's a video, you can tell a story. Okay, so I got my headline. Okay, so this is how it would look. Email marketing tips, how to communicate with your prospects, learn more. Now I would actually take them to a capture page right here. I'm just doing this as an example. With your link here, you can take them anywhere you want. My suggestion is a capture page, like I've been training you guys. And I'll change the top here. And pretend like it took them to a capture page. I'm just going to say amazing 12-day training click below to sign up for my free training. And then of course that will lead them to my campaign, my opt-in page, but I just put a YouTube link there for example purposes. So anyway, we got all that done. So basically, once you're done with all that, there's some advanced stuff down here like Facebook pixels, things like that, but I'm going to be covering that later. And so after that, you would confirm, and you would just pay for your campaign. So what you do after is you just test it and just see if it's working, if it's converting, and what you do, and make little tweaks. Other than that, that's really all there is to making a video Facebook campaign. Now, my personal opinion, and from what I've learned, video is converts a lot better than doing the text. And a lot of people will teach you how to do the text campaigns first, but from my experience, Facebook is trying to catch up with everything with Twitter and Instagram, and they're trying to incorporate more video and everything. And the video on there you can get real cheap. You can get a lot of good conversions with just doing video. So guys, find a good video and test a campaign. Other than that, guys, I am going to include 2 links below if you guys want to get further educated with Facebook, because I believe the more you guys learn about Facebook, not just from me but from everybody else, the more you learn about Facebook, the more you can dominate and you can really scale and grow with whatever you're promoting. Because if you master Facebook ads, you can really scale and make a lot of money online. So you do have to understand Facebook and how it works. So other than that, I was going to go over some other methods, but this training is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to cut this one short. Definitely, I want to say thank you for everyone that has followed me so far with all 10 days of my training. So stay tuned tomorrow when in your emails, because I will be releasing my bonus videos, which was only exclusive to my subscribers in my email list. So stay tuned for that, and I have a lot of great content coming up soon, so definitely stay tuned for that, guys. Other than that, I'll see you in future training.